Good morning, this is Developing Stars. My name is Remy Allen. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) says it will conduct a mock presidential election ahead of the 2027 poll. INEC Chairman Joash Amopitan joined a citizens' town hall on the 2026 Electoral Act said INEC is putting in the needed work to ensure that next year's polls are credible. He assured Nigerians of a credible election, promising to eliminate glitches. In the meantime, Chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Joash Abupita, has assured Nigerians that the Commission has the capacity to electronically transmit election results in 2027, but cautioned that it may not be able to guarantee a 100% perfect election. Amupitan, speaking at the Citizens Town Hall program, appealed to Nigerians to manage expectations, saying the Commission would strive for excellence but could not promise perfection. He cited the recent Federal Capital Territory Area Council elections as a practical example of the challenges confronting real-time transmission, particularly in hard-to-reach areas. While admitting that the FCT poll experienced some logistic issues, including human errors, he said the Commission was already addressing them. He, however, expressed optimism that the 2027 general elections will mark a significant improvement over previous polls, citing increased voter awareness and growing public demand for accountability. Meanwhile, INEC has commenced a comprehensive review of its regulations and guidelines for political parties as part of efforts to strengthen electoral integrity ahead of the 2027 general election. According to a statement issued by the Chief Press Secretary to the INEC Chairman, Adedayo Oketola, is aimed at strengthening political party oversight, improve compliance culture, reducing pre-election disputes, and enhancing public confidence in Nigeria's democratic process. The statement said participants are expected to undertake a detailed clause-by-clause review of the 2022 regulatory framework governing political parties. INEC explained that the Electoral Act 2026 introduces significant legal and operational changes affecting political party administration, candidate nomination processes, compliance obligations, dispute resolution mechanisms, and the Commission's regulatory mandate. As a result, the Commission is updating its subsidiary regulations to ensure full legal alignment and operational clarity well ahead of the next electoral cycle. The presidency has dismissed a viral video alleging that a chef attached to the presidential villa was arrested over an alleged plot to poison President Bola Tinubu. The video, which gained traction across social media platforms at the weekend, claimed that security operatives had swooped on a member of the presidential kitchen staff following intelligence reports of suspicious activities linked to food preparation within restricted areas of the villa. The special advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, described the video as fake news, stressing that the story was entirely fabricated and should be disregarded. He urged the public to rely on official communication channels for verified information, warning against the spread of unsubstantiated reports capable of causing unnecessary panic. The Acting Inspector General of Police, Olatunji Diso, has directed the Commissioners of Police across the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory to increase surveillance and strengthen intelligence gathering. This is coming amid evolving geopolitical tensions in the Middle East and their potential global ripple effects. In a statement, the acting police IG emphasized that Nigeria remains stable and its internal security architecture firmly under control. He affirms the police force has activated reinforced proactive and intelligence-led policing strategies nationwide. The police leadership says it is also deepening collaboration with traditional and religious leaders, boosting visibility policing around worship centers and public spaces, and ensuring swift response to any attempt by individuals or groups to exploit global developments to incite unrest or sectarian tension. The force made it clear that Nigeria will not serve as a theater for foreign conflicts whenever any attempt to import external ideological or religious tensions into the country will be met with the full weight of the law. The Embassy of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in Kuwait has issued a safety advisory to Nigerian nationals in Kuwait and Bahrain. The embassy encouraged Nigerians to closely monitor local news and official announcements from Kuwait and Bahrain authorities. To ensure effective communication, the mission announced the creation of a dedicated mobile and WhatsApp line for Nigerians to provide contact details for inquiries and support. Nigerian authorities say they are monitoring developments closely and remain committed to safeguarding the welfare of citizens in the region, while global religious and political leaders press for calm to avert a wider conflict. In the meantime, Pope Leo XIV has called for calm and dialogue amid rising violence in the Middle East, warning that the growing confrontation between the United States, Israel, and Iran could spiral into a disaster of global proportions. Speaking during the Angelus prayer at the Vatican, the pontiff expressed deep concern over recent military strikes and retaliatory attacks in the region. The Pope noted that stability and peace are not built with mutual threats nor with weapons, which according to him sow destruction, pain, and death, but only through a reasonable, authentic, and reasonable dialogue. The Pope also reiterated his message in posts on X, urging leaders to halt what he described as a dangerous escalation and allow diplomacy to regain its proper role. His remarks came as fears mounted over a broader regional conflict following reports of coordinated U.S.-Israel airstrikes on Iran and subsequent retaliatory attacks. And that's the news. Thanks so much for watching. Good morning.